when comparing what Rousseau would approve of, which would be the Handel pieta, to Rameau's Tristes, apprets, I find that they both are similar in a way that they both achieve their goal of expressing natural emotion, but even if you're not literate. So, yeah, the lyrics and use of the poetry in Rameau is adds a different level that simpler lyrics and the Handels just can't really achieve by themselves. It has to rely mostly on just the emotional use of virtuosic singing to convey the point and to try to reach its audience. So let me give an example here. It's virtuosic by its use of melismatic punctuation on the lyric. Just heaven, I will die, but we're really emphasizing the word. And there are points as well in the Rameau of emphasis, but it doesn't solely rely on it. So let me show you here. Emphasizes no longer I no longer shall see anything other than your funeral beams. But the poetic development before that really lets that emphasis lets the audience really enjoy the emphasis of that if you're understanding the lyrics. But even if you're not, both pieces feel very similar in that way, that they both are very expressive vocally as well. It's not that Rameau isn't expressive, it's that Rameau's adds more text, which some people may think is too intellectualizing. It's like over intellectualizing the piece and not letting it be natural. But I think that just by listening to both pieces, that you really don't need to know what Rameau is saying. Also, the harmony in Rameau is more emphasized. Not that the harmony in Rousseau's isn't as good. It is. It's just that the development there is, the focus was more on the singer in Rousseau's, in the Handel. And Rousseau wouldn't really like the use of extra language, because he thinks it gets in the way of expressing the raw emotion, and that words and music weren't really separated. But I think that it's really not separated in Rameau's piece either, because Rameau's piece continues, kind of does merge the words and how they mean today to communicate needs very well. And I don't think they're one is better than the other. It's just that there's just more nuance to Rameau's piece. I think that some people may think that Rameau might be less relatable than Handel's piece, or what Rousseau would most likely enjoy more, because people can understand the words better and not overthink what is going on, but still get the point of the piece in the Handel. But I think that through the use of the words, and if you take your time to understand, or try to, you don't even have to understand what they're saying, but just feel the poetry of the words. They express something that is not really, that can't be as easily expressed as, or easily, expressed as the same feeling in the Handel piece, because in the Handel piece you might feel the feeling, but not be able to directly tie or like pinpoint the exact, I guess, problem that you might, or the exact feeling that you might be feeling. But in Rameau's piece, there's this, the poetry itself kind of, the poetry, the thoughts that you have, the thoughts that you get when you read the lyrics and hear the words, bring up images in your head and thoughts that really cut to the core of what the point of the piece is. And the drama of it is pretty powerful. And I think that Rameau uses language itself as a very powerful tool to be more emotional and get to more specific points of emotion rather than broader points of emotion. I think with the Handel Rousseau piece, though I would see how it would not be as relatable to the contemporary audience as it would be today to our audience today, because people back then didn't have access to schools, to, like, most people didn't really have like an education that would like help them think about this piece in a deeper way. They probably would just think that these words are kind of getting in the way of things. But I think that in conclusion, I think Rameau's piece is just as expressive and adds a little bit more nuance than the Handel Rousseau piece.